Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
And we are live. Hey, Ender. Hey, Stanley. How you doing? So today we got something different. We got something different to start with. We're going to do a breakdown of several videos, all surrounding the same happenings. We have Van Balian. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but this is about a sovereign citizen who gets arrested for the second time and tries to pull the sovereign citizen script, and it doesn't work. And then he's going to whine and cry about it.
It's just an idea, that's all I want.
He's going
I'm not taking that.
He's going to whine and cry about it.
Yep.
So I guess he thinks he can win a case. Anyway, let's watch. Hey, George.
White Ford F-250, sovereign citizen.
I have a letter from the Attorney General's office
Oh, shout out to Van Balian.
saying that that's an
Harbor
illegal
60.
stop.
We're not doing this. Hey, get out of the car. What? The easiest way to not get these on you is to, listen to the commands that were given to you. Are you a sovereign citizen too? No. No, you don't believe in your husband's nonsense?
Her smile makes me think that she has told him countless times that if you keep doing this, you're going to go to jail.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head back to Washington State for yet another right to travel fail, courtesy of this infamous sovereign citizen, who we last saw getting arrested in this video and making a complete fool of himself during a trial where he chose to represent himself. And today is no different, but this time he gets laughed at by his non-SOVCIT wife.
Actually, we can go through his trial. We'll do that after. And then we'll go on to Roger LEDWELL. From what I've been told, Roger has nominated me for the Glurf of the Year award.
Right, let's get into the video.
Recording.
Gonna be Kimball near the Burger King with a white Ford F-250, sovereign citizen. How you doing? House Bar, Gig Art Police Department. You are being audio and video recorded.
Great.
The reason why I stopped just for the license plate.
Oh yeah, check papers.
We're not going through this. You got that ID on you? If it's just an ID, that's all I want.
I gotta give you this first.
Don't want it.
That's okay.
Can you go ahead and remove the paper from the VIN, please?
I gotta give you this first.
Can you remove the paper from the VIN, please?
Sure, we'll do whatever you want. I just gotta give you this first.
I'm not taking that.
Okay.
I need the paper removed from the VIN or you're under arrest.
Putting a paper over your VIN to keep it hidden from cops is against the law.
Okay.
It's considered VIN tampering.
So you're denying this information, right?
Yes, I am. I need your ID and I need the paper removed from the VIN, please.
Don't you just love the laminated warning? It shows how dedicated he is to this stupidity. Also, notice how this is the second time in as many videos that a female passenger has bailed on a SOVCIT. It's almost like it's becoming a trend.
I reserve all rights. Read me my rights, please.
Need your ID and the paper removed from the VIN, please.
I don't know why the cop just doesn't grab the paper off the fucking dash to remove it himself. I have no idea why he's doing that.
Probable cause.
ID,
No probable
paper
cause.
from the bin.
No emergency. Okay, we have no probable cause. We have no emergency. We're being stopped to just check papers. And I have a letter from the Attorney General's office saying that that's an
Harbor
illegal
6.
stop.
No, you don't. You do not have a letter from the Supreme Court saying that stopping you for an illegal plate is against the law.
Yeah, typical SOVCIT. Asks the Attorney General of a state 2 minutes from now he claims he isn't in or a part of a narrowly scoped question without context, then takes the answer as justification for driving illegally and not identifying. So disingenuous. Anyway, he now produces a white ID card which the officer described in his police report as homemade.
Routine for now. You need a driver's license, sir.
You just asked for an ID.
You know, Washington State or other state driver's license. I'm not taking that.
All right, driver's license. That's made up. That's not a state ID. That's not a state driver's license.
Okay, which driver's license do you want?
I want a Washington State or whatever state you're through. And I need the paper removed from the bin.
Okay. So are you assuming we're in the state of Washington? I'm not in the state of Washington.
That's great.
What? You're in the state of Washington. What do you mean you're not in the state of Washington? See, they think that that there are no states. That's what they think. It's really fucking weird.
I'm not acting in the capacity of a driver, so I'm not carrying a driver's license.
No, we're not doing this. Remove the paper from the bin.
I'm just letting you know I'm not acting in
Remove the paper from the bin.
You're driving a car, dumb fuck. You're driving a car. That requires a license.
Remove the paper from the bin.
See, they also confuse states' rights with federal law, and the states have the right to create their own laws surrounding traffic and enforce those laws. See, the Constitution says absolutely nothing about driving on a road without a license. They try and say that, oh, the Supreme Court says I don't have to, but they're lying.
Misdemeanor.
That's not a misdemeanor. I'm protected under the 4th and 5th.
The sheer hypocrisy of misciting the 4th Amendment while this time claiming laws derived from the 10th Amendment don't exist is amazing. Anyway, he continues to produce documents the officer didn't ask for, until the supervisor gets there, of course.
At this point, you're under arrest. Go ahead and turn off the vehicle and exit the vehicle for me.
For what purpose? What cause?
You're under arrest.
For what?
Tell you to identify yourself. You're not removing the VIN from the trim. No.
I tried to give you an ID, so I didn't.
Step out of the car. You're under arrest.
Passport.
I don't want that. I want a state driver's license.
If I was acting, I have a driver's license, but if I was acting in the capacity of a driver, I'd have my driver's license, but I'm not.
Doing this.
Just traveling personal property from point A to point B. So, you refusing my identification?
We're not doing this. I want a Washington State or other state driver's license.
This is a Washington State passport.
And I need you to...
No, there's no such thing as a Washington State passport, dumb fuck. That's a federal passport. Those are issued for everyone in every state. Well, that applies. But no, there's no such thing as a state passport, man.
To remove the paper from the bin.
Washington State passport.
Nope.
I fulfilled my obligation.
No.
No, you didn't. He asked you for your fucking license, and you didn't provide your license.
What part of produce your Washington State driver's license or you're under arrest do you not understand? How many times do you have to get arrested and lose in court before the penny finally drops that this doesn't work?
So now that we can't say not failure to obstruct or failure to identify and
You're still under arrest and you need to exit the vehicle, sir.
For what purpose? I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't hurt anybody.
Doesn't matter if you've hurt anybody. You're breaking the law.
You gonna shake me down?
Breaking the law does not require a physical act.
Can you turn off the vehicle for me, please?
Negative.
Okay.
that a lawful request?
Yes, it is.
For what? Under what law?
Because you're about to get processed under state v. MEMS here, and I'm about to make you exit the vehicle. And I'd like to do it safely, so we don't injure other people in the process.
For what?
Ready? Come on this side, Blackwell.
Because he's worried that you'll take off, motherfucker, because you're a lawless piece of shit. You don't think that laws apply to you, so why would you think that fleeing the cops after they told you you're under arrest would be against the law? See, if he has you turn your car off, pull your keys out of the thing, you can't take off in your vehicle.
This is where backup arrives in the form of Sergeant Blackwell to assist.
Hey, Mule Fan. Hey, Lindsay. Anybody else come in? I'm not looking at the... Probably I should do that, shouldn't I?
Assist with the arrest. He has absolutely no time for this sovereign citizen nonsense. He approaches the vehicle and observes Officer Barber verbally state to the driver he is under arrest and to step out of the vehicle. But our SOVCIT friend has other ideas.
Recording.
See, all sovereign citizens think that just regular beat cops, you know, the cops that go out and patrol, that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But the supervisors know. The supervisors will always see things in their favor. Hey, Calder. Hey, Tusk. Calder, if you can find the timestamp or whatever and the video where he's nominated me, let me know. I want to go over that today. Hey, Westside.
Hey, get out of the
Yep.
car. What? You're under arrest. Get out of the
I'm
car.
trying to kick my wife home from work, man. What are you doing?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Calm down, calm down. Get out of the car. Calm down.
What do you mean calm down? Fuck off, man. They're only doing this because you're an asshole.
Calm down. Mate, according to the police report, you just tried to shut your door on Officer Barber's forearm, re-aggravating a previous injury. You don't get to tell people to calm down right now.
Turn around, put your arms behind your back. You're under arrest.
I mean, that's like these frauditors, these guys that claim to we're going over that video after we're done with this, so we'll find it. Yeah, but like frauditors, the guys that test the First Amendment, they get in people's faces, they taunt people, they trigger people, they rage bait people, and when they're horrible to cops, and then when they get held accountable, they say, "Oh, you need to de-escalate."
Forgot to lock the door.
Orlando Park. I'm not sure where this was. I'm not sure. Could be Florida. It's Gig Harbor, wherever Gig Harbor is. Washington, evident. Yeah, Washington State. Yeah, it's Washington State. They said it. I didn't listen.
Yeah, that was his wife who bailed on him at the beginning of the stop to get a coffee from Starbucks. We'll come back to her at the end of the video to get her interesting reaction and outcome, which I'm sure infuriated our SOVCIT friend.
I'd like to see these frauditors go to Golden Gate Park and get in the faces of some of the street kids that are there. I've seen what happens when people do that.
Backseat my car. Go to the other side. Got the camera.
Broken no laws.
I've seen people fish their Nikon cameras out of the pond in Golden Gate Park.
There's nothing wrong.
I've also seen the ambulance show up and haul one of them away.
Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the... Sorry, give me 1 second.
There's the same traveller plate that appears in this Gig Harbour Now article regarding this stop and his run for mayor in 2025.
He ran for mayor.
Which he lost by a whopping 83.8% to incumbent Mary Barber.
Oh
Link
my
to the
God.
article is in the description.
Hilarious.
Grab that one.
Traveler?
Traveler. And I want to uncover the VIN, didn't want to provide a state license.
Cool. All right.
There's nothing I think's funnier than someone going to jail because of their ignorance, because of their sheer stupidity. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Christopher.
Alright, sorry.
Now you can listen up just a little bit, please.
Did I say hello to you, Mule fan? I thought I did. Anyway.
Well, how about you listen to me real quick?
Okay, I see it's punishment.
Alright, listen.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. The right to time attorney at him or her presence with you are...
Punishment, yes. Getting arrested is punishment, dipshit. Is it fun? Are you having fun? You should have fun. You tried for this. You worked for this. So why aren't you having fun?
Any questions? You can afford to hire attorney. Will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish. You can decide anytime to exercise these rights and answer questions or make a statement.
Did you understand all that? Step on out so we can remove those. You understand all that?
Yep.
Are you sure about that, Chris? Because the plate on your truck and the fact that you're in handcuffs suggests otherwise.
Have those rights of mine. You want to answer any questions?
I answered all the questions.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And you didn't do what you were told.
Which one are you complaining about?
The right one.
This one here?
Yeah. Actually, they're both the right one. But
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not going to be comfortable, but they are at the proper tightness. The easiest way to not get these on you is to, listen to the commands that were given to you.
Yes, that's the easiest way not to get in handcuffs. Don't do anything to get you put in handcuffs.
I was trying. I did everything I was asked to do.
No, you didn't. They asked for a state ID, and you did not, or a state driver's license, and you did not provide it because you're smarter than everybody.
Everything I was asked to do. I did it.
Yeah, except for the two reasons why you're in handcuffs, of course. Those being producing your driver's license and hiding your VIN.
Yeah.
Honestly, this guy's the epitome of the idiom confidently incorrect.
Look, he just has this look of righteous indignation on his face. Isn't that hilarious?
So what is this arrest for, anyways? Failure to identify, obstruction.
Fail to identify yourself to a police officer and obstructing the VIN in your vehicle.
Yeah.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. USC 18 USC 111, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
Give you a passport and you denied it.
I don't want your passport.
It's an
Or
ID.
your traveling papers or any of that other nonsense.
It's an ID.
Alright, so listen up. I need to remove the VIN, or the paper from the VIN. Can I have your consent to remove that?
Negative. No
Alright,
consent for
I will call a tow truck. Secured as evidence. Take it to the PD. And do.
18 USC code 511. Altering or removing motor vehicle VIN number. It's called tampering. If you put something, now if you put a piece of paper over your VIN number to keep thieves from seeing your VIN to somehow find out your alarm code, that's permitted. But when it's covering the VIN and the cop asks you to move it, you have to move it or else that's tampering.
Now that's how you deal with a SOVCIT. No messing around, just a quick, let me see the VIN or it goes to the impound lot. Brilliant. This is possibly one of the best supervisors to ever show up on a traffic stop. Discounting Corporal Riggin, of course, for obvious reasons.
That was fucking awesome. This was the best window bust I've ever seen.
Show up on a traffic stop. Discounting Corporal Riggin, of course, for obvious reasons. Anyway, on to the clip of his wife.
Alright, that's got to go to the PD. He won't uncover the VIN.
So, ma'am, unfortunately, everything in the car, see it has to stay in the car. We're going to do
my purse?
Yeah, we can't take it out.
Oh, that's for my work.
Alright, so are you a sovereign citizen too?
I'm sorry?
Are you a sovereign citizen too?
No.
No, you don't believe in your husband's nonsense? Is that your husband? Okay. Well, unfortunately for your husband, this stuff doesn't ever work out. So one, he's not identifying himself. He doesn't want to give me a state name or a state driver's license. And he's got a piece of paper covering the VIN with no license plate. So now I've got to take this thing as evidence to figure out where this vehicle belongs to.
It's ours.
I know, but I have to go through the steps now. All right?
So, okay, my stuff is there.
I know, and I'm sorry.
And then,
I mean, I have no idea why she can't remove the paper and take her stuff out of the vehicle. I have absolutely no fucking idea why. Because in other situations, I've seen the cops, even when they take the person to jail, they allow people to get stuff out of the vehicle before they tow it. I mean, it must be something with Washington. Hey, Cygnus.
and who's going to drive them?
A
How
tow
will I
truck.
go home?
Where do you live at?
Here in Walache.
I can take you home. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Props to that officer for offering her a lift home, and good on her for accepting it, and shame on him for choosing his crappy beliefs over his wife.
Amen.
What's your husband's name?
Chris Haywood.
What is it?
Chris Haywood.
Haywood?
Yeah, he does have a driver's license.
Okay.
So he's got a fucking driver's license, but because of his stubbornness and his fucking brainwashed indoctrination, he goes to jail. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
How you spell his last name?
Haywood.
Wow.
Christopher?
Yeah, so you...
So he's going to jail. He's ruined his wife's day, right? She's gonna have to pay to get the vehicle out of impound so she can get her shit. And for what? Because he had a driver's license, because he's right and the cops are wrong.
This is
Why
Wow.
did you stop him? Because of the license plate?
Huh?
Why did you stop him? The
no license plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
the travelers.
Yeah, that's not a valid plate. And what's his birthday? You know Chris's birthday?
Yeah.
12. All right, thank you.
Do you mind writing down your...
What an asshole.
So you guys know me over there at the Gig Harbor Police Department, huh? Turn your lights on before you even saw the back end of the truck.
I saw your traveler plate. That's about all I needed.
If you turned the lights on before you saw the traveler plate.
Really? How do you know? How do you know that they turned their lights on before they saw the plate? How do you know what they saw?
Right behind you.
Knowing about it beforehand.
Never met your...
Maybe because you've been arrested for the same thing with the same plate. How about that, buddy?
For my last, sir.
But you turned the lights on before I made the turn.
Yeah, I was already behind you. Go ahead and stop right here.
Alright guys, so his car was impounded and he was charged with displaying a plate not issued by the Department of Licensing, obscuring the ID of a machine, meaning his VIN, and failed to stop, give info and obey an officer. He even requested a copy of Officer Barber's oath of office, and the mayor obliged him, and his wife took that generous lift home by the cop. Right, thank you so much.
Alright, so we've got 4 videos. They're real short, 2-3 minutes long each. So here's one. And these are all 4 videos right in a row. So
Questions? I answered all the questions.
So GHPD criminal Brian Barber report. The driver was placed. So yeah, he's just putting that. And why are you adding a question mark? Why are you adding a question mark? Because the question mark isn't in the original document, is it? We arrive here, end of yellow highlight, in sync with two independent police reports. Notice both officers recall the exact same fabricated reality worded differently. Yeah, it's not fabricated reality. We saw exactly what happened, asshole. Now let's watch the criminal city of Gig Harbor taxpayer-funded hidden hand. Hidden hand? You mean the cops that are in uniform in marked police cars? That hidden hand? What a waste of space this guy is.
Which one are you complaining about?
The right one.
This one here?
Yeah. Actually, they're both the right one. But
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not going to be comfortable, but they are at the proper tightness.
Okay, he said fightness instead of tightness. Do you ever slip up? Do you ever say one word when you mean another one? Shut the fuck up, asshole.
The easiest way to not get these on you is to, listen to the commands that were given to you.
Future tense coercion. No, it's not coercion and it's not a threat of violence. It is a threat of arrest if you don't take heed in the future. So you just want to keep going with your fucking illegal ways because you don't think laws apply to you. Well, they do, motherfucker. And this is the result of that. And the cop is giving you is helping you by telling you that if you obey the cops and you do what the cops tell you when they've given you lawful orders, they won't put you in handcuffs. He's such a victim, isn't he?
I was trying. I did everything I was asked to do.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They asked you to remove the paper from the VIN number. You did not do that. And they asked you for your driver's license, your Washington State driver's license, and you did not do that, even though you had it in your motherfucking pocket.
Everything I was asked to do. I did it.
So if he tries to use this in court, then he'd be lying under oath, right?
So what is this arrest for, anyways? Failure to identify, obstruction.
Failed to identify yourself to a police officer and
Holy shit! What comment? What the fuck? I love it. It doesn't. Wow. It doesn't show the actual icons. It just shows you the words. That's funny as hell.
obstructing the VIN and vehicle.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it
I
is.
tried to give you a passport and you denied it.
I don't want your passport.
Right. He didn't ask you for a passport. He asked you for your Washington State driver's license. And in possession of prima facie evidence of felony crime in progress, and unwilling to and knowingly chooses to aid and abet felony kidnapping. No, buddy, getting arrested after you violate the law and obstruct the police is not felony kidnapping, you fucking pussy.
I don't want your passport.
Deleted it. He didn't delete anything.
It's an
Or
ID.
your traveling papers or any of that other nonsense.
It's an ID.
All right. Listen up.
So
I
funny.
need to remove the VIN or the paper from the VIN. Can I have your consent to remove that?
Negative. No
All right.
consent for
I will call a tow truck. Secured as evidence. Take it to the PD. Can do.
Yep. Against an innocent man. And it's not felony theft of motor vehicle. You're getting your truck towed because you're a dumb fuck. See, if it's felony theft of a motor vehicle, you're complicit. You're complicit in that theft. Because if you would have listened to the cops, they wouldn't be taking your vehicle. So, and the rest of them are just the same thing. He's just whining and crying. Let's see. Let's see. Seizure and impoundment notice to interested persons. Release to owner. Oh, what are you crossing that out for? See, he's just crossing shit out. Covered by GHPD. No, it wasn't covered by GHPD. It was covered by you, moron. They didn't cover up your fucking VIN. So, just letting you guys read this.
This guy's kid. So I went to their house on Thursday, and they were actually really nice about it.
Nah, I think Blackwell's doing it. Going to the PD.
Do you have the VIN or what plate should be on it?
And then I went to their house.
So I don't think we need to see anymore. He's just going. He's just whining and crying like a little bitch. I think what we should see is how long is this one? This one's we'll just go through his trial. It's a half an hour, and we'll see just what a fucking genius this guy is.
And before I hear from the state,
hey, Hackerman. I hope I pronounced that right. Good to have you here.
Sir, hey, I take you on
Oh, hey, Viz.
your word that you are not video recording or recording these proceedings, but it is a little concerning with the camera in your pocket and facing out. That would be great. Just don't want the jurors to be worried about whether or not they're being recorded. So no problem. Totally understand.
Okay guys, today we're going to take a look at the trial which stems from my latest traffic stop video where this sovereign citizen...
I had an idea for a improved, what do you call it, intro logo for Van Balen, where, as you can see, like it's being drawn, it's being drawn in 3D. See how it like goes? I had an idea to have this drawn out like the intro of, what show was it? Can't remember what show it was, but it was like he was flocking and anyway, I had an idea to make a better one, but I'm not good enough. I don't know why I mentioned that, but.
Okay guys, today we're going to take a look at the trial which stems from my latest traffic stop video where this sovereign citizen was arrested for refusing to identify. If you remember, the original video was both the traffic stop and trial combined, but I've separated them both and done my best to put the trial in some kind of order, because it was a mess, and that also goes for his attempt at self-representation. Trust me, this is one of the cringiest performances I've ever seen. Right, let's get into the video.
And you swear from tell truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, I do. All right, please have a seat.
Oh, and it's funny. He in one video, just wanted to say that. Wanted to show. Oh yeah, I forgot to lock the door. That's me apologizing to my wife for having to watch me get psychologically gang raped before it was her turn. No, they didn't do anything like that. They gave her a ride because you're too much of an asshole to provide it for her. We had an anti-criminal carjacking system installed. When I lock the door, it activates. If the anti-criminal system was active, this never would have happened. You don't think that that cops can get through your fucking door, even if you have a fucking alarm set? That's just how fucking delusional this motherfucker is.
And if you would please state your name and spell your last name for the
You're heading back to Kitsap County, and please continue. How did you come into contact with the defense?
Man, they got to get better audio systems in courts, man. If I ever won the lottery, like the national lottery or a state lottery, that's one of the things I do. I just start sending audio systems to these courts.
We were driving northbound in the outside lane of Highway 16 from basically the Gig Harbor area. We were very close to entering back into Kitsap County, and I noticed in behind me in the inside lane of travel a white Ford dually pickup truck overtaking me at a really high rate of speed. And we were still in Pierce County at that time. And I increased my speed up to about 70 miles an hour and saw that the vehicle was still overtaking me from behind. And at that point in time, what I did was I activated my rear emergency lights in my vehicle, which are red and blue lights, as kind of a warning to the person driving the pickup truck that they needed to slow down. Joel that was driving the pickup truck.
Yeah, keys to get into a car, they aren't that expensive. You can get them for you get a nice one for like $10 or $24, and you can get a cheap one about 12. So here's one for 17. Yeah, they can get into your car if they want to. Your anti-theft system won't stop them.
And he gave me a thumbs up with his right thumb and continued by me.
Oh, you little peasant. You gave me a thumbs up and thought you could pass me on the freeway?
Did you just refer to yourself as a peasant? Wow, you really do have a victim complex there. And by the way, I do love the Mike Merrill crime tab in the left-hand corner there. All it shows is that you haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
And as he was pulling away from me in the inside lane, that's when I activated my radar in the same direction, moving mode with the front antenna, and observed his vehicle speed to be 71 miles per hour, and it was locked at the unit. The defendant immediately asked me if there was an emergency. And I explained to him that
yes, that's what sovereign citizens do. They say, well, where's the emergency officer? I notice you have your lights on, and those can only be displayed in a time of emergency. So how can I help you, officer? How can I help you with this emergency that you've stopped for? That's what they do. That's what sovereign citizens do. It's fucking hilarious.
Again, the reasons for the traffic stop, and he.
Yeah, all you need, take an old spark plug. You break it with a hammer, the ceramic part with a hammer. You tape that to the end of a stick and just tap a window with it, and it'll shatter like glass.
He explained, so the stop is based solely from money.
It'll shatter like a pimple-faced kid after asking the high school cheerleader out for the prom.
At that point in time, I told him no, the stop was about safety, and requested his driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
And so after you requested that information, what happened then?
He basically told me that he wasn't going to answer any legal questions without an attorney.
Okay, so that's all we have from the prosecution. No doubt because the rest of the testimony makes him look bad, and he's trying to manufacture a very specific narrative for this video. So it's on to his quote-unquote cross-examination of Sergeant Mike Merrill.
You can get a window breaker at any hardware store, any woodworking store, or machine shop store. It's called a carbon tip. It's called a either a nail set or a center punch. Some of them are spring loaded, where you push them in, and it compresses a spring, and then when you push them in so much, it flips a little lever inside, and it lets it strike. Those are good.
The sheriff who commenters on my last video say bears a
Carbide. Tungsten carbide, not carbon.
passing resemblance to Alex Jones and Hank Schrader. And now I'm looking at them side by side. I have to agree.
Were you prepared to inflict violence in an act of discovery?
Require you to rephrase that question.
Were you prepared to inflict property damage in an act of discovery?
Yes, he was going to break your window if you didn't get out of the fucking car.
I guess the state is just a little confused by the question.
Same. Rephrase the question.
Well, did you testify that you were prepared to break out the window of my property?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So were you prepared to break out the window in an act of discovering information for the purposes of collecting money?
No, he didn't collect any money. Cops don't collect money. They collect evidence.
Objection.
Sustained.
I like how he lists all the alleged crimes he is accused of committing and the financial penalties, like it somehow makes his point for him. The SOVCITs never fail to entertain.
Nope.
Were you prepared to break out the window for information that would make it easier to charge bills?
Objection. Sustained.
Were you prepared to break out the window to discover information? Me, a man.
No.
He was not prepared, but you testified you were going to break out the window.
I was.
Right. He wasn't prepared to. He would if he needed to. See, being prepared to means that's what he went up there to do. But yeah, I'd say that the cop isn't being very honest, because all cops are prepared to break your window out if it comes down to it. I don't think the cop is being completely honest.
Prepared to break out the window in order to take you into custody after it.
Oh yeah, Hackerman. They are the dumbest. How many of them have you seen cite USC 118? When USC is a United States code, it has nothing to do with Australia.
Advising that you're under arrest. Yes.
Okay. Is breaking out a window considered an act of violence?
Objection.
Okay. Did you have a warrant?
Breaking out the window with your head would be considered an act of violence, but no, it's just part of their duty.
No, I did not.
Okay. Can there?
One thing I'd like to see is with some sovereign citizen is being extremely unruly, right? Who you require to break their window. It's like they break the window and then they just start breaking every other window in the car. That's what I'd like to see.
Being arrested without due process of law?
No, you have due process. See, this is part of the due process as well.
I don't understand your question.
Is it a danger to make an arrest without understanding the law? Your Honor, I guess the...
So you're assuming the cop doesn't understand the law. That's a bad assumption.
The state is objecting to this line of questioning on that particular ground. We discussed the... Well, I think we discussed this partial motion.
Yeah. Sustained.
What was your cause of action?
Objection.
Sustained.
See, this is what happens when you represent yourself in court, when you don't know shit about the law or how court procedure works or how to ask questions without raising objections. Love it.
Do you need a cause of action to make an arrest?
Objection.
Rephrase your question.
Is a cause of action an essential component to authorize an arrest?
No, I guess I'm objecting. I don't really understand.
Great, sustained. I understand the question.
Did you have probable cause?
Yes.
Probable cause? And could you please let us know what that was?
I'm not sure where he found this version of probable cause, but I do know it's not from his state, because this is the definition of probable cause from his state. But I know why he doesn't like this one. It's because it refutes everything he's just said. Like when a police officer can arrest a person without a warrant, like for refusing to identify in a traffic stop. Typical SOVCIT cherry picking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Rocinante.
Made a request of you when I stopped you for the 2 infractions to provide your driver's license, registration certificate for your vehicle, and your proof of vehicle insurance, liability insurance, and you failed to provide any of those items or identify yourself.
And that gives probable cause.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well,
are you sure? Yeah, you sure? Holy shit. What, you think you're going to psych the cop out?
According to Washington state law it is, but you don't go to, or you intentionally stay away on purpose from citing the Washington statute for probable cause, because, like I've already said, it doesn't fit with your narrative. It's the same with this nonsense on screen now. I mean, where did you find this? Because it looks completely made up, and courts don't usually listen to made up nonsense from the internet.
Are police powers in general delegated?
You are not, because the state of Washington is a foreign-owned corporation. Yeah, see, that's why that right there. The state of Washington is a foreign-owned corporation. No, it's not. Jesus Christ.
Nonsense from the internet.
Are police powers in general delegated to the police by consent of we the people based on the promise not to violate the Constitution?
I'm not exactly sure how to answer that question.
You understand that you no longer have any police power if you violate the Constitution.
Now, either this criminal is completely stupid or he knows. I wonder which one could it be?
With respect to the Constitution, I'm not exactly sure how to answer that question.
You are operating under your oath. You testified from the beginning. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And your oath is to the Constitution. Is that correct?
Your Honor, I would object. Your Honor, I don't see the relevance.
Now, see, they swear an oath to defend the Constitution. They swear an oath to defend the U.S. Constitution and the state's Constitution. They don't swear an oath to the Constitution.
He's under oath here. He's sworn to tell the truth. I fail to see how this.
Sustained. You can move on, Mr.
Would you look at that? They really don't want to answer that question, do they? Move on.
That's because your line of questioning has no relevance whatsoever. He's a sergeant with the Kitsap County Sheriff's Department, so yes, he took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. He wouldn't be wearing that uniform if he hadn't. Yep. This is making my brain hurt.
You understand that violating your oath of office contract immediately strips you of any police powers.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Mike, I would like to thank you for your confession. We now have all.
What confession? He didn't violate the Constitution, dipshit. You broke the law, motherfucker.
On the record that you knew that you didn't have any police power from the beginning, and ignorance of the law is no excuse, especially.
No, it's not. See, that's why you lost.
For an officer of the law.
Aww.
Really? That's what you took from that answer? What a way to invent an alternate reality for yourself. And you've got a nerve saying he's ignorant of the law when I, a random guy from the UK with no legal training whatsoever, can debunk your nonsense with a 30-second Google search.
Okay. This is a traffic stop, correct? Correct. The word traffic is defined as commerce, and
I would object, Your Honor.
No, it's not. No, the word traffic is defined as, let's see, what does the state of Washington define as traffic? In Washington state, traffic refers to the movement of pedestrians, ridden or herded animals, vehicles, and other conveyances, either singly or together, while using any public street or highway for travel. This includes all vehicles on roads governed by RCW 4616 with traffic infractions encompassing violations like speeding and seatbelt use. So, no.
Overall, I'll let at least I'm sorry to finish the questions. According to your testimony, your actions were based on traffic law, which includes license plates and all the documents that the person is legally required to provide, and this is all based on traffic law. Is that correct? Yes. And the traffic is defined as commerce.
Nope.
So I guess, Your Honor, that's where I would.
See, the states don't go by 18 USC, dipshit. The states have their own constitution. The states have their own laws as per the 10th Amendment.
Okay. Is traffic defined as commerce?
Your Honor, the defendants were requesting that this fact witness define the law. I just don't see how that's
Objects. I'm just asking that he define his understanding of the law, because this is the whole basis. He's holding us up at a gunpoint. He needs to know what he's doing.
Did he have his gun out though, or are you just playing the victim again? Because being held at gunpoint is very specific, and something you would remember. And knowing you would be crying even harder if he did pull his gun. Also, and again, for the definition of traffic, you need to be looking at the revised statutes of Washington, because they define the word traffic as pedestrians, ridden or herded animals, vehicles, streetcars and other conveyances, either singly or together while using any highways for the purposes of travel. Did anyone see the word commercial there?
Mr. Morrell, if Sergeant Morrell can answer the question as to what he believes traffic to be, I'll let him do that. But if you can answer that question.
For me, traffic would be the vehicles that are moving upon our roadways in the state.
Yep.
Okay, do you understand that your definition of traffic is a layman's definition and not the legal definition of traffic?
No, that's the legal definition as per the Washington State Traffic Code.
No.
So do you understand that you're upholding a legal definition of traffic while enforcing it based upon a layman's understanding of traffic?
No.
At gunpoint.
No.
Same.
If he doesn't have his gun out, it's not at gunpoint, dipshit. Did he have his gun out?
Next question.
You understand that your understanding of traffic is
Plead for fraction.
incorrect.
See, this is funny because these people are the other side of the same coin as like flat earthers. They're both deluded as hell. Neither of them know what the fuck they're talking about. They get everything wrong. They play the victim. But the difference is that these dumb motherfuckers put their freedom on the line. These guys put their life on the line for their deluded beliefs. So you got to kind of, give them kudos for that.
Based on a legal standard. That's your
Unlike flat earthers, they have the strength of their convictions.
enforcing at gunpoint.
Your Honor, state's just merely requesting that you take out the gun point. I don't see how that attempted to testify here.
Rephrase your question, Sir Haywood.
Do you realize that your understanding of traffic is incorrect based on the legal definition while you're upholding legal laws?
No, I do not realize that.
Okay. You are enforcing traffic law without understanding the definition of traffic in its legal context.
I do not believe so, no.
Okay. But you just admitted that you don't know the legal definition of traffic.
No, he didn't say he doesn't understand the legal definition of traffic. He says he doesn't believe that he violated the legal definition of traffic as per Washington State. That's what he said.
I'm not aware of the legal definition of traffic.
Okay.
To be fair though, neither do you, so you're both in the same boat really. The difference here is that this sergeant doesn't need to know the legal definition of a word to enforce a law. He just needs to know that a law exists and when people are breaking it. Even the layman knows refusing to identify is a crime, so stop with the theatrics.
So I looked up how does the Constitution define traffic? And the answer I got, the AI overview, is the U.S. Constitution does not explicitly define traffic in the modern sense of vehicular movement. Instead, it delegates authority over commerce among states to Congress, which is historically and legally interprets traffic as the exchange, trade, and transportation of goods or persons. So there is no traffic in the Constitution. So why are you saying that traffic is constitutional?
So then any resistance to a legal traffic definition enforced by you would be out of line because you're operating on ignorance.
I don't believe that's the case.
Nope.
You just confessed to it being the case. You don't know the legal
No, he didn't.
definition of traffic. Is that correct? You just testified to that.
Yes, I do not know the legal definition of traffic.
Then you're enforcing a traffic law based on a foundation of ignorance of the legality of the traffic definition.
I was enforcing the traffic law in the state of Washington, which I have done for the last 30 plus years.
With never knowing the legal definition of traffic?
I guess
Not your definition of traffic.
that would be the case.
I love how he thinks this is some kind of gotcha question, like it will have some bearing on the judge's decision somehow. Also, because the sergeant doesn't understand the definition of a word, that makes you right, even though he doesn't have a clue himself. This is some weapons-grade ignorance on display here, and I think we should all be thanking him for his contribution to comedy.
And this legal traffic documentation is based on the non-legal traffic understanding. Is that correct?
Your Honor,
Rephrase the question. Sustained.
This fight made stop because of safety and to obtain traffic documentation. That's based on the understanding of the layman's understanding of traffic and not the actual legal definition of traffic, which is what's used in courts and is the law.
I made the traffic stop based on a speed violation and a license or registration violation.
Based on your current understanding of traffic, which is not the legal one, right?
Based on my understanding of the laws in the state of Washington, yes.
Well, it's talking about specifically the meaning of traffic because the whole law of the laws that you're using revolve around the understanding of the word traffic.
In the state of Washington, you're required to obey the speed limits, and you're also required to have your vehicle registered and have that plate displayed. And that was what the basis of my traffic stop was.
And that's based on traffic law.
I have to disagree with you, Hackerman, because flat earthers, yeah. Flat earthers, conspiracy theorists, yep. I don't want them to ever stop. But these guys see the natural progression of their ideology is laws don't apply to me, so I don't have to get a driver's license. Well, let's see. Murder's a law. Laws don't apply to me, therefore I can commit murder. See, that's the logical progression is once you're lawless, there's no ceiling.
Right. Correct.
Which you don't know.
And this has been proven out several times.
Standard the meaning of traffic.
I do not know the exact definitions of those things. No, I do not. I could not give them back to you verbatim.
Okay, so you were enforcing based on one principle, which is ignorance, but you were enforcing based on...
No, it's not ignorance to not know something verbatim, dipshit. It's not ignorance not to know the definition of something.
A legal definition, but you were presenting it in a layman's definition.
I do not believe that I was enforcing out of ignorance. No, that would not be accurate.
Okay, but you confessed that you don't know the legal definition.
I do not know. I cannot sit here and tell you the legal definition. No.
Can you please identify the victim of this crime? Objection, Your Honor.
The state. You're sitting in the courtroom of the victim. The state is always a victim when it's traffic.
Yes, the victim is me, and everyone watching this video. We sustained damage mentally, and our collective IQ has lowered from listening to you ramble on about things you know nothing about. It's quite painful, actually.
An arrest is an act of force, is that correct?
Yeah.
It can be, yes.
I need somebody against their will is an act of force, is that correct?
Yes, it can be.
And if done without the authority of law, that would be an act of kidnapping, is that correct? Objection.
It wasn't done without the authority of law. He has the authority of law. If he didn't, he wouldn't have fucking arrested you.
Okay, but if that force is used without the authority of law, it is a crime, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, it's a good job the sergeant had the law on his side then, isn't it? I mean, we've all seen the arrest video. You were stopped for speeding and refused to identify for, 40 minutes? Which, again, under revised statutes of Washington, you can be arrested for.
You testified that law enforcement should be held to the highest standard following the law. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Is it possible, without knowing the legal meanings of words backed by threats of violence, that you could be a danger to society without knowing the definitions?
Objection.
Sustained. I'll change that to be a little more understandable. By enforcing
Has he said anything that hasn't been objected and sustained yet?
laws containing words you do not know the meaning of makes you a danger to society. Is that correct?
Hey, Moxie.
Objection. Sustained. True or false? If we remove you, the crime goes away. Objection. Sustained. True or false? If we keep you in the story, the crime stays complete with the victim. Objection. Sustained. True or false? You are an essential component for a crime that I'm accused of to exist.
No, you're the central component because you broke the law.
Objection. Sustained. You were prepared to smash out the window because I didn't pay the plaintiff money. Is that correct?
No, he was prepared to smash your window because you wouldn't comply with his orders. His lawful orders.
Objection. Sustained. You were prepared to bust out the window and violently destroy my property because you wanted me to pay the plaintiff more money. Objection. Sustained. You want to sign a question.
You know, there's a really easy way to avoid all the fines attached to these charges. And it's simple. Stop speeding, stop driving without registration, and start following the law like the rest of us. And you won't need to make up this alternate reality then. But I think you do all this because you enjoy the attention. Why else would you give the police a thumbs up while speeding past them? And then there's this court performance, which you seem to be enjoying a bit too much. But that's just my opinion.
So, this is a pretty good explanation for it. Here you go. Hold on. Here's the explanation you need.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
There you go.
The basis of this crime is essentially, I'm not doing anything, which requires you to do everything. Is that correct?
I don't understand your question. I'm sorry.
Basically, the crime says, I willfully did something.
Your Honor, the state's objecting to a discussion about the law. We're here at this point to discuss the facts. So,
I'll overrule the objection, Mr. Hayward. If you want to ask if you want to rephrase the question as to the crime charged here today.
The crime that I'm being charged with today physically requires me to do what? To commit a crime.
When I made the traffic stop, the person that I make the traffic stop of is required to provide me with their driver's license or form of ID, identify themselves basically, and then provide their vehicle registration certificate and their proof of liability insurance.
Okay.
Right. So, obstruction does not have to be a physical act. That's another thing these dumb motherfuckers think, that you have to physically obstruct for it to be obstruction.
You just testified to a person. Did you have any evidence to
say not presenting your ID when asked or when demanded. They don't think that's obstruction because it's not a physical act.
support the belief that I was a person? Objection. Sustained. You testified that I'm a man. You didn't say this applies to a man. Objection. Sustained.
No, he didn't pay. He didn't pay for a lawyer, Lindsay. He's representing himself. This is the prosecutor in the case.
Under Washington state law and federal law, you are defined as a
He's not smart enough to pay for a lawyer.
person or individual, and no amount of word salad will change that. Remember what happened when David Hall tried this in Judge Hurley's courtroom? Yeah, it didn't work then, and it will not work now.
Has anybody seen David Hall? Anybody seen that? That's one of the best ways I've ever seen them take down a SOVCIT.
So basically, you confess that I do nothing, and I'm accused of a crime.
By failing to provide the information to me, yes, you are committing a crime.
Okay, so doing nothing is committing a crime. Because that's basically just doing nothing.
In that case, yes.
Okay. Since all I have to do is nothing, that requires you to do everything. Is that correct?
Objection.
What?
Okay, true or false? I did nothing, you did everything, and I'm the one committing a criminal act. Is that correct?
He's really trying, isn't he? He's really trying.
Rephrase your question or ask it again, please.
Okay, true or false? I did nothing, you did everything, and I am the one committing the criminal act. Is that correct?
I guess, Your Honor, the state, in thinking about this question, I mean, it's a compound question. We have, I think there are parts there that have been infected and have been sustained, parts that have been overruled, and now it's kind of just being thrown into one big question.
Sustained, you can rephrase your question. Okay, true or false? For this crime to exist requires me to do nothing and for you to do everything. Your Honor.
No, for the crime to exist, it requires you not to cooperate with the police and not to have a license, a registration, and insurance.
Okay, rephrase the question. And this is short. So true or false? All I have to do to be accused of being a criminal, taken all the way to the jury, is absolutely nothing. Is that true or false? Objection. Sustained. Okay, we've already established that I've done nothing.
Yeah, they've established that you didn't follow instructions. So, yeah, in a way, yeah.
Is that correct?
I wouldn't say that's correct. I would say that you did not provide the required information that I asked you to.
Okay, so I did nothing. Is that correct?
Well, that is actually doing something. You made a choice not to.
So,
yeah, you were doing something. You were obstructing. Obstructing is something.
Again, we're back to doing nothing. Is that correct?
Your Honor, objection.
Come on, the same.
God, this is painful. When you're driving on a public road, you have certain responsibilities, like observing and following the rules and laws of the road. One of those laws is staying within the speed limit. Other laws include handing over your licence, registration and insurance to a law enforcement officer when asked. It's not complicated, and playing word salad games to trip up this sergeant will not change those laws or stop them being applied to you.
The identification that Trooper Sherman showed you, that's exhibit, that's the one with the ID on it, that's part of the record.
Objection. I guess I don't. Which ID are we referring to? I don't.
The problem with this ID is it proves I'm outside of their jurisdiction, and they know that, and they can't have this ID come onto the record, or the whole case is gone.
So you're not in their jurisdiction. What are you doing there? Why are you sitting in that chair, asshole? If they have no jurisdiction over you, what are you doing there? See, the mere fact that you're in that fucking chair proves that you know that they have jurisdiction over you.
Well, Your Honor, this hasn't been admitted. There's been no testimony about this identity.
You want to ask Sergeant Earl about that? Yes. This is the picture that Trooper Sherman showed you. That's my identity. It's kind of big.
Can I see that, please?
Now, if Mike Merrill was telling the truth, he would have said he never got any ID at that point.
No, this wasn't provided to me. No.
What ID did Trooper Sherman show you?
There was no ID that he showed me on that stuff.
Well, how did he have my information to give to you?
He visually identified you, and he was able to go back in his information from his prior traffic stop with you and confirm who you were.
Okay, because
so that's the second stop you've had with him, with that officer. See, you're just a reticent. You're just a repeat offender. Now, see, this is according to the history I know, according to what he just said, this is the second time he's had a run-in with the law. And this was the third time. So the video from today was your third run-in. You should be in fucking jail, dude, for at least 2 years. See, that's what I think they should do to these people. Put them in jail for a year. If they keep doing it, then it's 3 years. If they do it again, it's 5 years. It just keep upping the ante. These people have to learn.
I got it on video.
Because if they hit somebody on the road, if they fucking kill someone, they've got no fucking way to pay for that. Well, killing someone, that's sort of an extreme example, but if they wreck someone's home, if they run into a house, if they wreck into somebody's car, who's on the hook for that? They don't have insurance. Who's going to pay for that? See, they have no fucking clue.
So if I'm telling you, here's
objection, Your Honor.
I mean, they have no clue as to what their actions can possibly cause. Well, I'll pay for it because I'm an honest person, because I live in the real, and fuck off.
And now, here is the video they would not allow in court. They did not want anybody, especially a jury, to see.
Here's this form of ID that I took a picture of.
Excuse me? Excuse me? What was that again?
Here's this form of ID that I took a picture of.
Mike, what are you doing? You agree law enforcement should be held to the highest standard, but you broke the law before you claim to uphold the law. And you come into court and swear to tell the truth, and then you lie.
Oh, I guess he...
Did you show that video? Did you show that video clip in court? No? So you're just whining about it after the fact?
showed them his American national ID and they rightfully dismissed it because it's fake and meaningless. You can't provide a fake ID and then claim you've identified yourself. That's not how that works.
It's the same for now. Okay. So at this point in time, your identification is based on hearsay.
The identification.
Sorry. Same.
No, hearsay. It's not hearsay.
Well, so is your definition of the word traffic and person, so you've got no room to talk. But one of the officers on that stop already knew who you were from a previous encounter, so it's not really hearsay, is it?
How do you confirm that you... Did I give you
exactly, Ender.
anything saying that I'm this person or I'm that?
Your Honor, I guess state's objecting is beyond the scope of...
I'll let Oliver, you can answer that question.
So you never provided me with, you verbally identified yourself or provided me with any identification as to who you were.
Okay. So then the basis of your understanding of who you were working with was based on hearsay. Objection. Oral, yes.
It was based on Trooper Sherman's identification of you from his prior contact with you.
This is hearsay.
It was firsthand information from Trooper Sherman.
Which is hearsay.
Your Honor,
No, it's not hearsay. What is hearsay? What is the legal definition of hearsay? Legally, hearsay is an out-of-court statement offered in court to provide the truth of the matter asserted in that statement, generally inadmissible because the original speaker isn't under oath and available for cross-examination. Undermining reliability. It includes oral, written, or even nonverbal assertions intended to be statements such as someone testified that John said to... So, no, it's not hearsay.
I would object. I mean, there's a legal definition, right?
Sustained.
Yeah, with all the traffic stops you have under your belt, I wouldn't be surprised if every police officer in Washington knew who you were. So it's not hearsay if they recognise you and then can verify your details on the police database.
So he didn't show you any form of ID that he previously took a picture of?
Well, you see, now Mike Merrill knows that there is video evidence and proof that he was shown that ID. And his story changes now, as you can watch and see.
See, what you're presenting is hearsay. Well, you're presenting just a fucking lie. But, yeah, you provide no evidence to back up what you're claiming here. See, if you would have played that video clip, maybe things would have worked different.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hereby present to you Kidnap County Sergeant Mike Merrill.
Kidnap County, I'm been kidnapped.
Ready to lie in a court and not do a very good job at it and fly by the seat of his pants. Here we go.
I don't remember. There was no actual government issued identification that I was ever provided.
No government issued identification. So there was some other kind of identification.
I don't remember exactly what he said that he had contacted you, and I don't remember if it was what sort of paper he had or what he had printed out on his MCT, but there was never any ID that I was provided.
I can go for an full record.
Yeah, I would like to see that, Cygnus. I would like to see Mercy.
Form of ID that I took a picture of.
Okay, but you just mentioned it wasn't a state ID, so...
Your Honor, I guess, now that we've gone through several questions objecting as to relevance.
Sustained.
Well, I didn't see any story change there, any lies, or anyone flying by the seat of their pants. He said he didn't remember seeing your fake ID. That's not him lying, that's him not recollecting seeing it. But remember, there were 3 officers on that stop as far as I know, so how do we know it was Mike Merrill he was showing the fake ID to in that heavily edited clip? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like it's kind of on the same lines as Majority Report or Minority Report, but a little different.
So
it looks good though, and I like Chris. What's his name?
the state has provided discovery video.
Objection.
What was the question? That was quick. The state has provided discovery video that has Trooper Sherman on it telling.
Objection.
Here's the ID.
Your Honor, he's attempting to testify to something that's not currently
sustained.
Here's his form of ID that I took a picture of.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are feeling a slight sensation of the urge to vomit, you are not alone. What do these criminal foreign agents really think?
Criminal foreign agents.
Is going on? Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's not, because I've had just about enough of this nonsense, but also because he shows the face of one of the jurors, and he has the nerve to talk about honesty. And my urge to vomit comes from your creepy voiceover, which sounds oddly terrifying, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we never get to hear the verdict, but I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say he was found guilty because, let's face it, he was. He's been driving illegally and speeding to get the attention of the police for years. It's a really weird way for a grown man with kids to behave. If he had been found not guilty, then he would be shouting it from the rooftops, and the video wouldn't be titled Kangaroo Court. Anyway, if you got through to the end of this video, then I applaud you. You are definitely no lightweight. Thank you also to my...
All right, yeah. So, now we're going to go over this. So we're going to be here a while. Get comfortable.
I was just looking through the chat. I missed Jimenez. I had to say hi to him.
Jimenez?
Yeah, just
we call him Jimenez. We call him Jimenez. I know it's Anus something, but I call him Jimenez.
Jim Anus.
Jim Anus, like as in your butthole, you know, anus.
Yeah.
And that's not being mean to him, because that's the way he explained it. You know, we used to make a fucking joke all the time and say, "Look, my anus is here," you know, like, and we'd say shit like, you know, Jim's our favorite anus.
7 minutes. I just tried to skip his intro. So what is why are you showing pictures of atomic blast with how soon a clip for with how soon is now playing in the background? What the fuck, dude? And yes, I believe that is how soon is now, isn't it? West Side.
Okay, what song was that? I like that. That sounds very cool. It reminds me of 9 Inch Nails, but I can't tell if it was them or not. Hello?
I'm here. I was looking at all that
What's
fake
up, man?
nuclear bomb footage.
No, I believe that was the Smiths.
Yeah, the nuclear thing is pretty funny.
Yeah, you can tell it's models. We can't hear Roger. I don't know if he's on mute.
I think he's having problems with his mic or something. Roger always has problems, doesn't he? Roger. Where are you, Roger? What happened to you, Roger? There you are. No, not. We can't hear you. I think your mic's fucked. Because your
Yeah.
mic thing just lit up, but then it's staying lit up. So I don't know how that works, but it's like you shut it off right as it was like max. I think you're something wrong with your mic, dude. Try unplug.
Oh, is that the one? Okay. Where is it? It's weird. When I try and open a link in the chat in Studio, it opens the fucking link in a separate window in the app. I've got the YouTube app installed on my PC. Okay, here's this was, when was this? 1 day ago. This is from yesterday.
Kind of cool looking. So, and you guys are more than welcome to come in, and you can tell me who you want to nominate for the Glurf of the Year. Or you could type it in the chat which one of these Glow Trolls you want to be nominated for the Dead Fish Award for the year.
What, you know, like for last year, you mean for 2025?
Yeah, for the last year, the worst of the worst. I want the one who couldn't present any evidence or.
Oh, I can tell you who it is, hands down.
No, who is it? Go for it, man. Give me the name. That's the point. That's why I'm doing it.
I got one. John Hawkins is the only one I know that he's like literally the worst of the worst.
So I don't provide any evidence, according to them. Is that what they're saying? I don't provide any evidence.
I'm gonna say Brenda creates.
Brenda's smart. Brenda has a brain. Brenda's just a weirdo. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Brenda's not stupid. Brenda's just a weirdo.
Yeah. No, Brenda's morally bankrupt too, but that's another story.
Well, I wasn't gonna go that far. I'm just saying, Brenda just creeps me out. That's why I don't like the dude. But I mean, that's me.
Max and her both are completely amoral bastards, dude. I'm gonna tell you, or him. So, yeah, I'm gonna mark that down. We got Brenda and Sean Hawkins, the first two.
Yeah.
Well, basing it on what you said to base it on. You said to base it on the one that has the least amount of evidence. I mean,
yeah.
I couldn't put Jerry.
That's funny as shit coming from people who have never provided one shred of fucking evidence for their flat Earth. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as hell.
Plug in the mic and try and, or I guess you can't unplug the mic because it's a computer. All right, now the thing. Okay, sounds like you're trying to come in there, but it's sticky. Not working. And I know I'm making a shitload of noise. Sorry. I don't know what it is, Raj, but it's not working right. But we're not hearing nothing you're saying. I will let you know when I finally do hear you, by the way. If I do. If I hear you. I'm going around, Kid Kat. Raja. Where are you, Raja? Where are you, Raja? Raja. Where are you, Raja? Well, welcome to the show, everyone. Looks like we're having technical difficulties. As usual. So, I guess, Roger, if he could talk. Oh, he's trying. He almost got it that time. Heard him for like a split second. It's like cutting in and out, bro. It's like it wants me to hear you, but then it's not. Maybe the cord's busted or something. Is it a plug-in type? Not that you can answer me, but anyway. Come on, Chris, talk too. Make it sound better.
I was just looking through the chat. I missed Jimenez. I had to say hi to him.
Jimenez?
Yeah, just
we call him Jimenez. We call him Jimenez. I know it's Annis something, but
this should be Roger's theme song. But yeah, this is how I feel since I've been nominated.
I'm a driver. I'm a winner. Things are gonna change. I can feel it.
I'm a winner. Things are gonna change. I can feel it.
Jim Anus, like as in your butthole, anus.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke. All this. It's just gotten kind of old, but right, Jim? Tell him about it, Jim. Big Pine, he's been here a lot too. And I don't know who this I don't know who this Chris Connolly guy is, but
Yeah.
Where did you come from anyway? I know.
And I thought the lyrics of that song for a long time were soiled from head to toe. I'm a loser, baby. But it's soy un parador.
I think I seen you on Flat Sides once. Or maybe it wasn't Flat Side, maybe it was somewhere else.
I think
Have you
he's
been on there?
I think he's on there often.
Isn't that you?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You were talking like as if you were going along with my story, but you weren't giving me a sign that I was
I
right.
could have. Yeah.
BPSI,
I know who
yeah.
he is.
I don't know who
Heard of
anybody
him.
is really. I've only met one person off the internet, and he's a fucking nut. But I'll tell you what, I trust that motherfucker with my life. He's that kind of a dude, you know, like he's a weirdo, and you know, like he'll text you like 15 paragraphs of literal, like, let's put it this way. Imagine if I wrote
Soy un parador means I'm a loser in English.
a song, right? And I made every single word rhyme. Well, he'll do that. He'll send me a text message in like 10 seconds, right? That's like 5 paragraphs long. And it will have like every single word in there will actually match. They'll match up like word for word. They'll rhyme. He's the weirdest dude in the world.
That's one of their proofs, supposedly, that it's a voting list. Okay. First on the top of the list would be Sean Hawkins. You ready? Hey, Sean, if you're out there watching, I doubt he is up this late.
Yeah, I'm watching.
You got one vote, Sean.
You only got my vote, but
Brenda's got 3.
I hate Brenda.
Then McToon's only got 1.
Yeah, you hate Brenda because you're a bigoted asshole.
Wes has got 5.
Well, you know, McToon is the one they all work for. You know that, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I work for McToon. I work for MC Toon. Oh, hilarious!
That's where
they get their script from him. I guarantee you. If you go back to all the shows that when they come on and they talk, they all have the same script. And if you match up, I guarantee you, it's the same shit that McToon puts on his website.
Right, because that's science. That's the truth. Yes. If you quote Shakespeare, are you working for Shakespeare?
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, the last guy that came on a debate, Saab, guess what he had up using as a reference?
McToon's fucking website. I told you.
Seabass is here. Hey, Seabass, you want to vote? Vote for the Globus, the Glurf. I want to say Globus.
The Globus.
Yeah, the Globus. We'll call it a Globus. Yeah. Can you vote on your most favorite anti flat Earth?
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Glober is different than, because I think McToon isn't a Glover because he doesn't even agree with half.
Say what? MC Toon isn't a Glover? Oh my God. I didn't even want those grapes. They're probably sour.
The shit the Globe claims. He argues with it. So I would say he's an anti-Globe. He's an anti-flat earther.
I don't know. He's an anti-flat earther, yeah, but he actually,
Craig.
when it comes to global rhetoric, he sticks to the.
No, if you listen to his show, which I've only done a few times, but he literally just sits in there and plots how he's going to fuck people over.
Yeah, that's
and try to ruin their lives. Like he's a real horrible, shitty person. He really is.
There's one to vote for. All right, anybody want to vote for Red's rhetoric?
Well, I don't know. Didn't Red's rhetoric like flip back and forth? Isn't he like a cheese dick?
No, he didn't. No, you dumb fuck. So they don't like MC Toon because MC Toon destroys their fucking cult. That's why they don't like MC Toon. They don't like They don't like Brenda because Brenda's is trans. They don't like Max because Max is friendly to that community.
Everybody knows he's a dumbass.
Well, no, Red's rhetoric is in astronomy, dude. He's absolutely.
No, but I thought didn't he originally claim he was a flat earther and then lie about it or something like that?
No, he didn't.
No, he's never done that. No, he's been after Oakley for the longest time, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I've only heard about him. I've never listened to his show, of course. I haven't given him the credit.
I've talked to him.
Doesn't he look like a retarded dude or something? He looks goofy.
He's never
He's
shown
got
his
glasses.
No, he's never shown his face on camera. Fucking liar.
Dude, he's never
Oh,
ever
okay.
shown himself.
Okay, so whatever I've seen, it's probably just like people's representations of what he's supposed to look like. Or
One
whatever.
dude that keeps
Now you're just making shit up, man, because you're a lying sack of shit.
popping up in my feeds is Fight the Fletters.
Craig?
Fight Craig,
yeah.
yeah.
For some reason, I
Fight
keep
the
getting
Fletter,
like
yeah.
pop-ups on that dude.
Craig's
Suggestions
a weirdo, but Craig's controllable. Like if I was gonna have to go against any of them, or if I was gonna have to meet one of them, I think I'd pick Craig because he seems like a rational dude, even though he's a fuckhead. I think that like I could talk sense
Before we
into him.
watch this one, I'll show you Craig.
So you think he could talk? Well, debate him. Challenge him to a debate, dipshit. I bet you won't.
Craig came in when Craig came on this show. I'll show you what.
Yeah.
Is that Ryan? Is that who that fuckwit is?
Radar was.
We don't ever treat him nice though.
I'll show you McToon too when he came on here.
Oh yeah,
that was fun. That was supposedly Duffy's debate. I tried to call Duffy out, so and he wouldn't come. And he sent over Craig and Brenda and Astronomy Now, and then the school teacher came on. That was fun.
Yeah, that was really smart of you. You got their attention, that's for sure.
Oh, I did. I woke him up, man.
I woke him up, man. I woke him up. Oh my God, it's so funny.
And we went over on Flat Show the next day and debunked Radar as a globe proof. That was a good one.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
It has been fun doing that.
I did a whole series of a whole bunch of new material, every bit of the claims they brought over. But that's why I'm going through a geodetic survey now, because that's one of their proofs, supposedly, that it's a globe.
Yes, that's what geodetic measures, you dumb fuck.
The geodetic survey.
My buddy came over to visit me tonight. I got a chance to talk to him. Yeah, my old man buddy, the one that has cancer and stuff.
I didn't know that.
Remember Mike? I told you about Mike, right? The old black dude that I hang out with.
No,
that we met in Alcoholics Anonymous. Going, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect that to be right, to be real. But when you start looking for shit like robot dogs from China, it just doesn't come up, bro. And trust me, if they had robot dogs.
Nah, this is hilarious. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit.
When I went on Amazon to try to find this thing, it doesn't exist. GPT, and I got in an argument with it, and I said, show me the proof that they've
gotten an argument with Chat GTP or GPT.
Told me that they really believe AI is true, right? And I'm like, and they believe robots are going to come and get us and all that. And I'm like, dude, really? Since I couldn't argue with them because the show was over, like right when we started talking about that. Mm-hmm. So I got on and I talked to my Chat GPT, and I got in an argument with it, and I said, show me.
How could you get in an argument with a computer?
The proof that they've actually got robots that could come and like become soldiers. And they start showing me all these really shitty videos of these robots falling down and crashing into stuff. I start cracking up, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's all that's out there is like these damn blooper videos. So I'm sitting there.
No, that's not all that's out there. Anyway, I wanted to show you this. Hold on.
Sir, you've been charged with DUI, expired tag, attaching a plate not assigned, license suspended, failed to drive in a single lane. Just give me a moment, sir. Let me look at your driving record. Sure. I'm not asking you yet. Just give me a moment. Pay traffic, open container.
So we're gonna fast forward it to where to the relevant part.
Hall, does he have any? Hold on. Does this gentleman, Mr. David Hall, does he have any criminal record?
Yes, Judge, and he also has
See, this is David Hall.
Pending felony DWLSs in front of...
Okay, what's the pending felony DWLS?
USON. Okay, there's a few. 1 second.
I'll give you a moment.
DWS is driving while suspended. Or DWLS, driving while license suspended.
To talk in just a moment, sir. Hold on, Mr. Hall.
The pending felony is 14016-582 CF10A.
Okay.
He also has pending misdemeanor DWLSs.
What is that? What are they?
Judge Evans. Case number 14.
Wait, 14 what?
053909.
Now, Mr. Hall, so would you wanted to say something?
Yes, may I speak, Judge?
Well, don't tell me about what happened or did not happen regarding the DUI, but if you want to tell me about something
I'd like
else,
to state some things.
Go ahead.
I'd like to state some things for the record. Thank you, Judge. Judge John Hurley, I do accept your oath of office here today for the record, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Does this court take judicial notice of your oath, sir? With all due respect.
If the court didn't, then he wouldn't be wearing the fucking robe. He wouldn't be sitting in that chair, and he wouldn't have a fancy sign.
Let me see. I take judicial notice of my own oath. Yes, sir, I do.
When the court, yes, he is the court. The court is a title. That's the court. He's the judge. That makes him the court.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, today I'm appearing as the agent and settler for David Hall.
Okay. Okay. Could you get Mr. Hall for me then, sir? Where is he?
I go by that name, sir. My name sounds exactly like the defendant's, and I'm here to settle that matter today.
So,
my name sounds exactly. That's very coincidental, isn't it? That his name sounds exactly like the name of the guy he's representing.
Are you and David Hall one and the same person?
I'm not a person. I'm an individual. David Hall is a person.
Okay.
I am the agent to that name. Are you and
David Hall one and the same individual?
I go by the name David Hall, sir, and I'm here about that matter today.
Okay. So you go by the name David Hall. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. The person who goes by the name of David Hall is standing in front of
I'm the individual. I am an individual, not a person.
You're not a person.
Yes, sir. David Hall is a person. I am a private individual. David Hall is a person under color of law, sir.
Okay. Where's David Hall then? The person David Hall.
He exists on paper, sir. David Hall is a corporation. This action is under color of law, sir, and I do understand that.
No, you don't understand shit, David Hall.
I'm here in my real capacity as the private individual for that name. Okay, and I'm here about that matter.
You're the
and I'm happy to settle it.
See, they think there's two different people. They think that there is the corporate entity, the straw man, that is all capitals, that gets their name spelled in all capitals. And then there is the individual that doesn't spell it in all capitals. They think those are two separate people.
Private individual, David Hall.
I'm the settler, sir.
You're the settler,
I'm the settler.
David Hall.
I'm the settler to David Hall, sir.
Are you the private individual, David Hall?
Yes.
Good. Okay, we got that straight. We agree on that. Okay. Now, David
May
Hall,
I, sir?
David Hall, the private individual. I'm looking at your driving record right now. Multiple failures to pay traffic tickets for the individual, David Hall, not the person.
All right. See you later, Lisa. Thanks for coming.
But, sir, what I'm going to do...
Can you clarify, sir?
Yes, this really did happen in real life. Yes.
I'm not sure I understand that, but I'm happy to settle this matter right now if somebody will make presentments. Nobody has made presentment, and I've asked numerous times, and for the record...
When you say presentment, what do you mean by presentment?
Presentment of the charging instrument for set-off and settlement, sir. I am the settler.
I just told you what it is. I told you what your I told you what the individual...
Presentment...
David Hall did.
Judge?
Yes, sir.
I will require somebody to make me a presentment of the charging instrument on paper so that I may settle that matter. I'm here as settler, and I'm happy to settle this charge right now.
We're not settling. Today's not the day to settle matters for these kind of charges, all right?
This is just pre-trial, man. This is a pre-trial hearing.
We don't settle
or an arraignment
today, all right?
May I say something else for the record, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, Hackerman's leaving. All right. Catch you later, man. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Catch you later, guy.
Thank you. I am secured party under a UCC filing at the Secretary of State 201-308-717-006.
Okay.
I am secured party to David Hall on the record and through a filing at the Secretary of State, sir. I appear here today as the settler agent.
Special appearance?
Not the person, but the individual. And I don't think I should have. You understand the difference between a person and an individual.
And you're the individual, but you're not the person. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. I'm going to write that down. Settler.
I'm going to write that down. I love it. I love this judge.
Agent, an individual, but you're not the person. Got it. I think, I remember, I think it was last week you told me this too. And I was a little uncertain, but it's all become very clear now. Now, okay, the settler, the agent, the individual, but he's not the person. Okay, so does the settler, the agent, the individual have any money in the bank?
Yes.
Okay, how much money does the settler, the agent, the individual have in the bank?
I'm not certain at this time, sir.
Okay.
Only that I will give it an affirmative that there is money in a bank account.
Okay. And how long has the settler, the agent, and the individual lived in Broward County?
25 years, sir.
Okay, does the settler, agent, individual own any property in Broward County other than personal effects?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, does the person own any property or have any money in the bank? If you know.
In conjunction with myself, sir. In conjunction with myself, we both have. Yes. I'm the agent for that account also.
Okay, got it. Okay, so now, here's what we're going to do. The settler, the agent, the individual, and maybe even the person, David Hall, has been charged with DUI. DUI, while the settler, the agent, and even the person, David Hall, was out on bond on 2 cases, 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor, for license suspended. So the court believes that the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, represents a danger to the community because the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person continues to drive without a valid driver's license, in fact, a suspended driver's license in the state of Florida. And so, that being said, the court is going to...
May I make a correction, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm traveling.
I'm traveling.
You said that you used the term...
No, you're not traveling. You're standing in court. You're in jail, dude.
Driving, and I was traveling, sir. Traveling.
Okay. All right. So the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person, David Hall, for traveling on a public highway or public road in the state of Florida, was allegedly doing so without a valid driver's license and has done it several times in the past. So today...
This is alleged, sir?
Yes, sir, it is alleged.
Allegedly?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So today, the court's going to set the settler, the agent, the individual's bond, and even the person's bond today on count 4 at $10,000 because the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person has not stopped driving, even though the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person continues to drive without a driver's license. So, that being said, count 1 is $500, count 4 is $10,000, and the court will revoke the bond for the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person of David Hall on 14-016-582-CF10 and 14-05-3909-TC30A. Both cases will cause the settler, the agent, the individual, and even the person, David Hall, not to be able to be released from the Broward County Jail until further notice of the court. So,
may I post bond, sir?
Well,
is there any other?
Are you asking me as the settler, the agent, the individual, or are you asking me as the person?
Sir, I'm asking as the individual appearing before you today about this matter.
Well, the individual, the settler, the agent, the individual, or the person can post the bond. However, the settler, the agent, or the individual, David Hall, will not be released in any event because this court is revoking the bond on a felony case and a misdemeanor case on the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person, David Hall.
Where is my remedy, sir?
Well, whose remedy are you asking for? The settler, the agent, the individual, or the person?
I'm asking for the opportunity.
Who are you speaking on behalf of right now?
Sir, I don't understand that question. I believe that you're trying to confuse me now.
No, I'm not.
I'm simply separating myself from the person. They are two different entities, and I know that.
The court is not viewing you as two different people. The court is viewing you as
Well, why
one
not,
entity
sir?
for the purpose of these.
Because it's horse shit, man. You can't separate yourself to get out of a fucking crime.
Cases.
Then what entity are you referring to me as? Because I think you're referring to me as...
I mean, he's lucky the judge doesn't hold him over for a 72-hour mandatory psych hold. He's lucky he doesn't do that.
David Hall, who's the settler, the agent, the individual, and the person.
I'm not the person, sir.
Okay, when
I am
you
not
see the person, David Hall, tell him he's not leaving jail either, all right?
Sir? Then may I ask what my remedy is? Can you provide me a remedy so that
the
I may...
remedy is, you don't really have a remedy where you could appeal it to the 4th District Court of Appeal.
How long am I going to be held, sir? I would like to settle this matter.
Tells you can be released.
I would like to settle this matter, sir.
We're not going to settle it today.
Then I'm being denied for the record, I'm being denied my remedy.
What remedy?
What do you think your remedy is?
My remedy is being denied. For the record, I am the real individual, and this action is under color of law, and I don't understand this color of law action.
Okay. Well, have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Come on.
Down the middle. Let's roll. It's over.
That's how you handle these people.
Start thinking, is this thing a real? So I start looking around, and you know how you can buy anything, right? You see something.
So he saw a robot. He saw one of those robots, right? The let's see, robots. Can't remember exactly. Where are they? Yeah, Tesla robots. There we go. Damn it, I can't type today. See, got videos like that. Right, so let's see, testing. So you can find a lot of videos like that. Oops, what the fuck? Where are they? I mean, we've all seen the videos where they try and kick them to make them fall over. That's testing. That's when they were testing the robots and improving them. So when this guy says, all I could find was them just falling over on their face, it's a lie.
Ad for something, you could just go on Amazon and order it, right? Well, when I went on Amazon to try to find this thing, it doesn't exist. I'm like, well, why can't you buy one?
Because Amazon doesn't sell everything on the planet. Boston Dynamics, that's the one I was looking for. I couldn't remember. This thing is scary. I mean, this is the one with the 360 joints. Well, it looks like still pretty good there, Roger. This is the one that this is the one that they were testing. And yeah, these are the videos they're talking about. See, that's the video that asshole liar is talking about.
If it's real, then why won't they sell it to you?
I don't know, but I mean,
like, come on, dude.
Let's see. Are hand grenades real? Where are they? Yes, hand grenades are real. See, they're a small explosive, but somehow Amazon doesn't sell them, so they must be fake, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, pistols are real, but Amazon didn't sell them.
Saying like,
no, I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, so you know, recently I saw a thing on YouTube, and I didn't believe it at first, and it was like window tint that you put in your window that has like some kind of electrical thing that attaches to it, and you push a button and it makes it darker and lighter.
Yes, LCD window tinting. Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, that'd be fucking cool, but I bet you that's not even true. I thought it was a joke. Well, I went and looked on Amazon, and sure enough, they fucking sell it, and supposedly it really works.
So you thought that LCD electronic window tinting isn't real, but the flat Earth is.
Now, most people say it just gets frosty. It doesn't necessarily get darker, but I mean, you know, they still work. They're still actually, it's a working model of something that's really been invented. So I was sitting there going, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect that to be right, to be real. But when you start looking for shit like robot dogs from China, it just doesn't come up, bro. And trust me, if they had robot dogs in China that could actually attack and hurt you, then trust me, they'd have a little copy of it to make to send to you.
Those robot dogs don't attack you, dude. That's not what they're for. They don't have dogs that are going to attack you. Holy shit, this guy's dumb.
You sell it to you as a toy. Yes, they would. Just remember that.
All right. So are you done? All right, good. So I'm gonna go out and get me.
But let's see. You can get one on eBay. You can get a Unitree Go-To Air Robot Dog from eBay. You can get one from robotshop.com, ozrobotics.com, Future Technology, Walmart. So you can buy them on Walmart for about $3,000. So here you go, Roger, or whoever the Cubby. So yeah, you can buy them, you dumb fuck. Jesus Christ, these people are ignorant.
I'm gonna go get me a robot tomorrow, and
you're gonna realize how stupid they are, and realize there ain't no way they're gonna use.
Yeah, you've got the money, Roger. Yeah, you've got the money in your fake ass Antarctica bank account, don't you, Roger? You could afford one easy.
Use it against you. And drones are the dumbest thing too. Drones, really? You're afraid of a drone, really, with a gun on it? Give me a fucking break.
No, I'm not afraid of them. I'm afraid of the guys that are flying the drones.
All I got to do is spray water in the fucking air, and your drone ain't gonna fly, dude. Sorry, it's gonna fall out of the fucking sky.
Really? Huh? That's funny.
I can't deal with water. Bye.
You mean military drones can't deal with water?
Oh fuck yeah! I know they can't.
Oh.
Not water that's.
Do you? Do you know they can't?
Filled with paint.
Oh, see, water filled with paint would be paint, dumb fuck. What the fuck are you talking about, you goddamn lying sack of shit?
I'll be.
What a dumb fuck. That's this dipshit here.
Out there with a squirt gun squirting down the sensors, bro. Those fucking things are going to be crashing, trust me. Okay. They ain't going to survive. You might get a couple of us, but you won't. It won't be long, and we'll have it figured out.
So let's play this for Chris, because he missed this. You weren't here for this soiree.
No, I wasn't.
This was a mess, dude. Yeah.
Man, they really think they're the smartest fuckers on the planet, don't they?
First one up is Brenda. That's a safe one.
No, I remember this. I was there before it started, and then I left because I knew Brenda was going on.
You did?
Maybe that wasn't Cubby. That was somebody else. They just have a video paused.
Every time you brought Brenda on the show, I've left, remember? Well, yeah, every time.
I had her over a barrel.
Man, how fucking bigoted and homophobic do you have to be, or transphobic do you have to be, to just not watch a show because someone came on that you that you because your bigotry fucking doesn't like. That's how fucking sad.
But this is the big show where everybody came over from Duffy's.
I know. Well, yeah, maybe I wasn't there that day, but I'm saying every time you brought Brenda on the show, I've left, and I'll still do it every time.
You were here. You were in monitoring chat. That's what you were doing.
Yes.
Yes, you were here kicking out trolls. That's what you were doing.
I was in the chat because I refused to be on the show with this fucking creepy ass.
I called you up and told you no. I come over. This is the big debate I had.
I mean, that's some heavy projection, man. I bet if you look at his closet, he's got a few dresses.
Well, it wasn't really a debate. They just came in and gave me proof, so I told them I'd go look at them. And that was it.
Check out his character. It's so creepy.
It's Joan of Arc, dude. It really is. He
Joan of Arc was fat with a big chin.
No, that's Brenda. That's Brenda, dude.
That's what? How come I can't see it?
No, that's a cartoon of a person. That's not Brenda.
He's an ugly motherfucker, isn't
he? He makes a beautiful woman. That's all I gotta say.
Man, these people really are vile, aren't they?
Roger, you're disgusting, bro. I think I'm just cute.
Hey, Citizen 9.
You actually think I'm serious, but yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Yeah, Cubby is just a rancid piece of fucking dog shit.
No, I don't. I think you're being funny, but it's still gross.
Yeah. All right.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
How's the fundraiser coming for your trip?
Well, it's around $5,000 now, a little more. I
remember this very well.
Well, I'm well aware.
Who the fuck is cackling?
That.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Do you have a fucking kindergartner on your show that's cackling in the background?
I was cussing you the whole time, too.
Yeah. I'm not going to add more than one person to the stream at a time. You're going to have to wait. Yeah, they're coming in and droves.
Okay, what are all the rules?
The rules are? The rules are. I forgot the rules. I think that they came in and they show one proof, and he brought Brenda brought this one. It was these boats over the horizon here.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
the boat disappeared over the horizon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Roger!
We figured it out, dude.
Yeah, because the Earth's curved, dumb fuck.
During this part, so, but that was
an optical illusion, you moron.
It's not an optical illusion. It's not really. They were arc seconds away from each other. All of this is a swell coming in.
No, it's not a swell, dumb fuck. That's curvature of the Earth. See, they keep saying shows curvature, and when you show them, they say, no, that's not curvature.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what it looks like to me. Is they're on a swell, they're on the backside of it.
Yeah,
and
within a second. Yeah, and here's Craig. There we go. You've ever watched any Craig stuff?
They just been popping up like shorts on my feed, and I'll look at one here or there, or automatically play on my feed. I've seen him a little bit.
Just Chris, do yourself a favor, bro. Just every time that one of those pops up and it gives you it shows it to you. You know how it says at the bottom, it says, "Do you like this notification?" Just say "fuck no" and complain about it, and then it'll stop sending you videos of Craig.
Yeah, I don't know why it did. I think it's because he did something with VLAD. Did he, Roger?
VLAD?
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
VRAD. Okay.
VLAD.
What are the fucking names?
Ironworks.
Oh, with
Vlad.
Vlad.
Oh, that dumb fuck, Vlad.
VLAD. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. His name is Vladimir, dude. Come on.
Vlad. Yeah.
Yeah, Ironworks, man.
I'm sitting here thinking he's talking about some fucking baseball player or something.
VLAD.
No, isn't there an A-Rod or something? Isn't there a baseball player named A-Rod or something like that?
His name is Aaron. Everybody calls him A-Rod.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, A-Rod. Yeah, they call him Aaron Rodgers because A-Rod is just like A, and then Rod is the first part of his last name. Yeah, okay, get it.
VLAD.
VLAD. Yes, the VLAD man. Yeah.
I knew a guy in high school named Gonad.
Did you? Nice.
I just had to say it.
A-Rod.
Now, Craig is a nuclear engineer from the Royal Navy. on a submarine.
Sure he is. But he doesn't know the water is fucking level.
Oh no! But now check out his proof. All right. Let me put another link in there. Oh yeah, I put a link in there. Should I pin it? Let me pin.
Yeah,
let
pin
me
it
paste
again
another
there.
link just in case somebody missed it. I don't know if that went in or not. I don't think it did. Let's try that again.
Next up.
No, I got no. Wait a minute. I got clicked on another link. I got to get a new one.
I thought Craig was waiting or something like that.
Dude, get your deviated septum fixed, man. Fucking get that shit fixed, Roger. There's nothing worse than hearing some motherfucker just do this all the time. There's nothing worse than that on a fucking YouTube video. Get your shit fixed, Roger.
He was. I don't see him in there anymore. It says 4 people. Let's see.
Right.
Oh no, there's Craig now. Hold on.
All right, there you go.
Tell him he's up here giving goofy looks. I can see him.
Fucking idiot.
Like it's just a fun joke.
Let him up. Heck with it.
Yeah, this was a mess though. Let me let him in. I had too many people show up. Should I do Craig and then I think I got. I'll see how many views I got on this thing. How many people were in there? Over 1,000. 1K was. I got 1,000 people in here at one time. Yes.
Yeah. When was this?
Oh, this is right after Duffy's final debate. I went on there and I debated. Went on the debate with him, and I invited him over to come over to my channel and have a formal debate. He said he's quitting debating flat Earth. So,
was that before or after?
That's after. Yeah.
Final experiment.
Yeah, I talked to him before and after, and he keeps changing everything. He is not even the same person.
Because
all right. Well, that's about all I wanted to show. We might go over some of Roger's video tomorrow, but that's all I wanted to show. So, just me getting nominated for Glurf of the Year for I guess I'm going to win the Dead Fish Award because I never show any evidence at all, ever. And all I do is just cuss at people. So anyway, yeah, it was called the final debate for a reason. He's stopping doing debates, man. See, Flat Earth is just a cult that's dead. It's kind of like a chicken. You know, you cut its head off and the body flops around on the ground because it doesn't know it's dead yet. The body still thinks it's alive. So that's the Flat Earth. It's just taking them more time to realize that the head's way the fuck over there. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I got stuff to do. And been on for 2 hours. I think that's long enough for the day. But yeah, we'll go over some of Roger's stuff tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Be seeing you. Oh, by the way, Westside, can you read go to his video and let me know. Well, anybody can do this. If you can see my comment. Just checking to see if I'm banned on his channel yet. And as soon as I get a reply, I'll go ahead and end it. Gotta wait for the delay. That's funny. That's funny. They whine and cry about the phone call from Nixon to Neil Armstrong on the moon. It's not there? Yeah, I didn't think it was. Hit sort by newest. It might be there. But yeah, it's like they talk about, there's a delay, or there's a delay. That means it's fake. Well, there's more of a delay on a YouTube video than there was on that call. That call, there was only what? 1.5 second delay? Because it's 1.5 seconds to the moon and 1.5 seconds back. So just funny. They're just idiots. So thanks for watching, guys. Just two, not yours. Yeah, I figured. So he's going to nominate me for an award and keep me blocked on his channel? Okay.